How do I identify true target hog WRs for fantasy? Imagine having a receiver who is always the first option when your team throws the ball. That kind of player can be a game changer in fantasy football. But how do you spot these true target hog wide receivers? Let's break it down. First, look at target share. This is the percentage of all passing targets on the team that a receiver gets. A true target hog usually commands a target share well above 50%. If a receiver is getting more than 50% of his team's targets, he's likely a primary focus. Next, check the hog rate. This measures how often a receiver is targeted when he is on the field. If a player has a hog rate above 20%, it means he is targeted frequently whenever he runs a rook. That's a strong sign he's a go-to option. Then, consider the snap share. This tells you how much time a receiver spends on the field. A target hog typically plays most of the offensive snaps, often over 70%. But remember, high snap share alone isn't enough. You want to see a high hog rate combined with it, meaning he's targeted often when he's on the field. Also, examine the competition for targets. If a receiver is the clear number one on his team with little competition from other wideouts, his target share is more likely to stay high. Conversely, if there are multiple strong receivers, targets tend to be spread out. Route running and roll are important too. Target hogs on a variety of routes, including deep and intermediate routes that lead to big plays. Tracking targets per route run can show how often a receiver is targeted when he runs a route. The quarterback and offensive scheme matter as well. Some quarterbacks favor one receiver heavily, especially in pass-heavy offenses. If the team throws a lot and the quarterback prefers one target, that receiver is more likely to be a true hog. Don't forget about consistency and health. A target hog needs to be a reliable starter who stays healthy and on the field. Injuries or rotations can cut into their target volume. Lastly, look at past seasons and projections. If a receiver has a history of leading his team in targets or is projected to do so again, he's a safer bet. Combining target share, hog rate, snap share, role, competition, and offensive context helps you identify the true target hogs. These players will give you steady, high-volume opportunities that translate into more fantasy points. Remember, the goal is to find those receivers who are consistently the primary focus of their team's passing game. That's how you spot the true target hogs and build a strong fantasy team.